Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another quick episode. I can't believe I'm going to be talking about this today, but of course, this is all I cover on this is gender ideology. Now, one of the things that you're probably aware is this is very political. And I can't believe I've seen this, but then again, I can't believe I'm still surprised by the things that I see. But the NDP have released this crazy video. It's pretty long, and I'm going to show you a minute of it. The NDP MPP who presented this was from Ontario. Her name was Christine Wong Tam, and she identifies as they, them. So I guess I'm going to be misgendering her this entire video, but that's okay. I'm sure her fragile ego is probably going to be shattered by this. So what has the NDP been up to? So the NDP party is basically taking a stand and advocating for the following behavior. Now I had to write this down just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And if I did, please comment below. All right, here's the behavior that they're advocating for. Lowering the age of consent. Removing parental consent. Constant sexual conversations with minors. Exposing minors to sexual behaviors such as drag queens. Transitioning minors with medical procedures. So I'm talking like medical transition, puberty blockers, hormones, and of course physical transition, which is the removal or alteration of genitals, which is with lifelong effects, both psychological and physical effects. And they plan to stop opposition from protesting their access to kids. And what they've announced is fining the opposition $25,000 for speaking against them. So if you're a concerned parent and you see that kids are being brought to these drag shows to be sexualized from an early age and you don't agree with it, well, you are the one that will be punished for this behavior. Now, this behavior, I believe, is exploiting minors, and it's really advocating for people who are attracted to kids. I mean, what do pedophiles want more than anything else? They want access to kids, they want it to be easy, and they want anybody that speaks against them to be punished because they think what they're doing is okay. I believe the biggest sin that this ideology has is shame. To feel shame is something that must be avoided at all costs. That's why they constantly embrace the most insane things, because shame is something that makes them feel bad for what they're doing. And as a matter of fact, they make everybody else feel shameful if they even speak anything against it. Now, I've spoken about compassion and empathy and how it's been weaponized to make reasonable people accept unreasonable behavior. You can check that out in the mini-series. I'm going to put a link in the description below. But let's have a quick look at this video from the NDP and see what they have to say.
Firstly, it enables the Attorney General to create a 2S LGBTQI+ community safety zone to prohibit within 100 meters of the property any homophobic, transphobic act of intimidation, threat, offensive threats, offensive remarks, protest, disturbance, and distribution of hate propaganda within the meaning of the criminal code. It also comes with it a penalty of $25,000 if prosecuted successfully.
We will not let fear win. A world without trans people has never existed. A world without drag has never existed, and it never will. Queer people have always been here amongst us. They are our coworkers. They are our brothers, our sisters. They are our mothers, our fathers. They are our families. Drag is art. Drag is culture. Drag is educational. Drag is creative. Drag is comedy, but drag is not a crime. My name is Scarlett Bobo, and thank you.
Well, I suppose that drag is indeed educational, because it's been coming to my attention that we should be keeping kids away from people like this, and I am educated by watching this video that perhaps this is not the best decision. I mean, really, what these people are doing by labeling things under education is an attempt to intellectualize stupidity. I mean, this stuff is so stupid and so far gone. I can't believe these people just talk about it in the open like this. But you know what? I am actually very happy they're doing so, because you can clearly see what they believe. You know, I said it before, I do believe in safe spaces, and I really think there should be safe spaces for adults who want access to kids to talk about their sexual things. And I think we've perfected safe spaces, and I'm a little bit more of a traditional guy, but the safe spaces reserved for these people are called jail cells. And that's exactly where they belong if they plan to exploit children, have sexual conversations, groom them, and sexualize them from an early age, and have these relationships with them. Now, I'm wondering, is the NDP party the pedo party? Is that what it has become? Because, as I've mentioned, all the concerns and all the things that they're advocating for, it certainly seems that way. I would like to hear from you below. Let me know what you think about this, and I really appreciate all the support. I appreciate it if you made it this far, and if you can please share the video just so others can see what is happening, that would be great. Thank you very much. Until next time, take care.